And welcome to my YouTube. I am Alan Cook, the proud owner of the Midion painting, which we're all aware of, that you have seen many a times through my 400 YouTubes that are out there. I'm going to show you, as you see right before you, that this image here looks like a hawk, and it runs across with the face. It also has another face aiming this way as a human, and the eye and an eye, and it runs on down. It gets real heavy here. It also has an L here with an O, and then a V, and then an E for LOVE, for love. That's his code of love. And this is Leonardo da Vinci, his tricks and hides. This is not only the buzzard, but it's also a funny open mouth face with an eye looking over at the love, enjoying his life. You'll also see these stars that run through here that comes out to look like a K, and then you'll see a Y, odd Y look, and then you'll see an X right through here that's using part of the K, and then you'll see another Y. Now I'm going to show you these same icons, along with, you can see these stars, how they match up. Now I'm going to pull this back down, and we're going to go through it without the overlay, and we're going to show you that there is a L here with the O, with the V, and the backwards E, and here is the funny face that goes down in here for the, not the funny face, the beak. And the funny face is on this side, but that doesn't get highlighted as good on mine because this is on the skull in the right corner, but you can see it when you put the overlay and you start counting the dots and how the dots match the picture. Then you can also see in here how these stars make a K. You can see a line running through, a line running through, an X in here, a line running through. You'll see the Y that comes here and kicks and goes, and then there's another Y that goes like this and goes. I'm going to put it back and we're going to walk through it again, but let me just go and show you again so you can really believe. You see this beak with a funny face? Now I'm going to hold it there, going to pull it back. There's the same image as this. As you see, it has the open mouth, which is shocking that he left it that distinctive. He's much more of a hider, but sometimes when you express your love, you leave an open door, because he wasn't allowed to express his love back then because he was gay. So, you know, jeopardy of being in trouble. And then you have the E, which you can see all the little lines that run through to make a backwards E. If you see here, here's a line, here's a line, here's a line, here's a line. That's an E. Then he has his V that runs right through here. Here's the V. You can see it, V. And then his O's in the circle. And then you have his L, and it kicks and goes on over, which I have to scoot this just a little bit for you. And you can see how the L goes. And he always puts his cartoon guy and adds things. He ain't going to just spell it out to where it's just like block lettering. Okay, that's not Leo's work. And then you turn around and you put this back up in here, and you'll see this crow, eagle, owl look, which is called a stylist. If you can't put the pigment or the idea of the actual painting, because it looks so many different variations of birds, it's called stylist in the art. Now here we go of the X, I mean the K, and then you'll see how the X goes across. Now we're going to stay right in the middle in between the two so you can read it. Now you can see the straight line, and then you can see it, and you can see the X. So that's without missing anything. And then you can see how these dots are blowing right through and matching these Y's. You see, here's Y running through down like this and like this. Now I'll put it right into the V part of the Y, and you can see the line and the line running through. He hid the Y. Now here's where we were. I'm going to put it back. Okay. And then you have the other Y with the V. And I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to move it right back over. Here's the Y. Here's the Y. Here's the line. You have just seen, out of over 565 years of hidden works of Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, if you look way down in the bottom here, there's an O, perfectly circled, perfectly put. Here's a circle, here's the circle. That's Leonardo da Vinci's tricks. So again, I want to thank you all for all the great comments, all the views, and all the subscriptions. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube to where that the whole world, I should be screaming for this to be put in a museum, but I don't know YouTube. I can only show you the facts. I've not altered anything ever to deceive anybody. That's the truth. Now I want to say, hey, God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens, and you have a beautiful, wonderful night. Amen.